Hi, this is Jackie,
Hi, this is Diana.
and you're
Moving.
listening to Home Bodies Only, where we welcome all bodies to join us as we break down and dissect HBO Max series. And we are talking about Abbott Elementary Season 2,
Yes.
episodes 15 and 16. Oh, finally. Okay, episode
All right,
15.
Stacey.
What?
Finally, it has happened
Been
to
to me.
me
Maybe I should
right
play
in
that
front.
song when I post this
You
because
should.
there was no song that came in unless something comes up as we're talking. I don't remember
hmm
them mentioning, but they might have
hmm
artists or anything. Okay. So episode 15 is Valentine's Day. Episode 16 is Teachers Conference.
Yep.
Um, so let's get into episode 15. I got an extremely short recap from Wiki Fandom. And it says, on Valentine's Day, the Abbott teachers discuss their relationships and plans for the holiday. Janine finds out one of her students has a crush on her, and when turning to a colleague for advice, she inadvertently learns a secret about another teacher. I just
Dun
want to
dun
start with,
dun.
neither one of us mentioned, I think in the last episode, that Greg bought all the candy bars, basically. He bought a bunch of candy bars from her because he was jealous. And we had a person comment on YouTube, but they're like, you didn't say anything about that. I was like, oh my gosh, neither one of us. I think when it happened, I kind of was just like, of course he did that. I don't know. I
Right.
guess I just expected it almost. So, I just wanted to mention that. So, okay. So start with fashion. I actually don't have any school days. I have a school don't, but that I would wear it. I just would not wear it to school. And that was
Yeah.
Ava's. I thought it was a jumpsuit. It's not. It's a two-piece. The embroidered plum purpley. Yes. Yes. Oh my God.
Yes.
So that is from Zara. It's no longer available, but there's a ton of them, like even the two
Oh,
pieces on eBay. They're all over on
yeah, and
eBay. I don't know.
that's such a trend right now. Well, and also sequence in general right now because of the
Right.
holiday season. But
Yeah.
I've noticed that more of like what do you call them? Appliques or like
Yeah. I call it that.
ish, right?
Yeah. Yeah. This was
I wrote.
last year too, which is even,
Yeah,
well,
I
this
wrote
year.
that I would wear that, not to school, but I loved it.
Mm-hmm.
I wrote her blouse with the sequins, and then I was like, wait a second, it's a full outfit. Because later,
Yeah.
then you saw like the pants.
I
So,
know. Yeah.
I love it.
I didn't know it was a full outfit until I looked it up.
Yeah.
So I think that was all I had actually. I have a lot more fashion in the next episode, I think.
I
But
actually liked. I would wear Barb's Valentine sweater. I'm here for her sweater to school. I would totally wear. I have a heart sweater that I wear on Valentine's every year. So I love a good theme sweater.
funny because
I thought it was cute.
I thought of you when I looked at it. I really did. The heart sweater. Oh my God. Yeah, I totally thought of you. Okay. Because it's almost polka dotty. It's almost like
Oh yeah, I do
polka
love a
dot
good
the
polka
way
dot.
that
Yeah.
it is. Okay. True faults. I only had one true fault.
Yep.
Or did I skip something? No, I'm good, right? Yeah. Because I can relate this time. Okay. Could Ava work as a principal without the appropriate credentials?
Oh, come on. False. Yeah, when that was thrown out there, when she was like, I'm going back to, I'm thinking, wow, Pennsylvania, really?
Yeah, I highly
I
doubt. I can't imagine. I mean, I
no,
should have Googled it, but I can't imagine that that's okay. I mean,
no.
remember how she got the job. Then they
Yeah.
kept her on. Um, okay. I can relate. Ava saying she looks like a giant kid. Kids have for the most part, well, kids know I'm not a kid, but but they
Wait,
definitely
not
don't.
Ava.
I'm sorry, not Ava. Oh my God. Sorry.
Janine. Yeah.
Why is wrong with me? Why do I do that? I do that a lot, actually. Janine. Oh my God. I like kids. Sometimes they're like, they don't, they'll try to ask how old I am, and I will not tell them because
Yeah,
they have
right.
no concept of age.
Yeah.
And I've had like, are you 18? I'm like, well, yeah. Like, yeah. They've never said younger than 18. I've had 18. And then they'll like say how old their parents are, and they're like, you are younger than my parents. I'm like, sure. And their parents are like
Yeah.
30. And I'm like, yeah.
Yes.
I did though have a child recently insult me. I think you know which one who that
Oh,
was.
yeah,
He
yeah,
was
yeah.
like, I think you're older than my dad. And his dad's in his late 50s. And I mean, I hate to say I was insulted, but he's a smart kid and he knew he was getting at me. And I was like, you little turd. So anyway,
Look at that reaction. It's
that's
all
my I
good.
can relate. What do you
Mm.
have?
Mine, you'll laugh at this. It was because I wrote, aha, Ava talking about her youthful glow. Said, I can relate to that.
Ava has some of the best lines. Yeah.
Oh, she
Yes, you
really
have a
does.
youthful glow. Wait, I wanted to go
Yeah.
back, by the way. I was mistaken for a kid when I worked at the middle school, high school, when I was running
Yeah.
down the hallway because they really don't want you to be running. And they were like,
Mhm.
hey. And I turned around and I had my ID on. They're like, oh, sorry. I was like, it's
Yeah.
okay.
Whoopsie daisy.
Yeah.
Got to wear that ID badge when you work in those upper
Yeah.
grades.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Love, hate. I have a ton of loves here. I said,
Me
Melissa
too.
looks great in the red sweater. It's like a reddish, actually, I don't know. It wasn't totally red, but usually they say redheads don't, always look great in red. It was like not exactly a red. There was a little pink to it. She looked really good in it. I love the Ava. Oh my God, here I go again. Janine. No, actually, no, I'm right. I'm right. I loved the Ava Jacob storyline with her being in the class, taking his class.
Mhm.
I loved that. I
Yeah.
loved Jacob telling Janine about Greg. I
Yeah.
loved Janine's monologue about if she and Greg got together. I actually started to tear up where she was like, oh my God, then we would talk about things and then we'd like that they'd be really
Yeah.
good together. She's like, and then we'd go home and we'd have things to talk about. I was like, oh, that was
I
cute.
know.
I loved Greg's gift to Amber. I love me some
Right.
Legos.
Yeah.
I would totally have loved that, especially if I
Mhm.
was allergic to flowers. I don't know where this comment should go, but clearly Mo and Amber have more in common than,
Yeah.
you know,
Yeah.
Amber
This
and Greg.
episode
So,
was all about basically the fact that Mo and Amber are meant to be together.
yeah. Well, and that
With
Greg
the
and Janine
bag,
are meant to be together.
whatever the designer bag.
Yeah, but also that Janine and Greg are meant to be together more
Well,
than
duh.
them.
Yeah. Right. And she was like, "Oh, hey, Mo," like
I
giving
know.
him like
Oh,
like
hi.
they hang out or something. Like, "Oh, it's fancy seeing you here," kind of a thing.
Yeah.
Oh man.
And he knew about what nails she had on. Okay. What did you love?
So I loved the student Donnie with the Valentine because he
He was a little
reminded
creepy
me.
too.
Yeah, but you know what he reminded me of was Kenny on the Cosby Show. Do you remember Kenny, Rudy's friend?
Yeah.
He was like, my
I
brother
can't
always
remember.
told me he was the one
Oh,
who
always
like
talking about
had
his
the
brother.
older brother.
Yes. Yes.
And he would have all like the life and like love advice. I was like, Donnie's totally got the Kenny vibes all over it. So I was loving that.
Mhm.
And then I loved who said this? Oh, it was Ava. This line, despite your lack of swag, height, and good outfits.
Oh, no.
I was like, that's the best.
Right.
I had to put the caption on to make sure I got it right. So
Yeah. Right. Yeah.
yeah, that's what I had.
You had that for love. Okay. I have one hate. I didn't even hate it that much because I expected it, but Amber's reaction to Greg's gift.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you have any hates?
No.
Um speech language analysis, I have a few actually.
Mhm.
Ava commenting about Tristan using umbrage, the word umbrage. And I actually had to make sure Tristan's the hot dad. Sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because for a second I'm like, who the heck is Tristan? Now I came back. She's like, you've been all I don't know, something about being quiet or something. Then you use the word umbrage or
Yeah, right.
and I'm like, I have to look this up. Offense or annoyance. Okay.
Mhm.
Zachary pronouncing matured as matured. And actually in that's when he's talking to Ava. And in the closed captioning, it says matured. Like they wrote it out
Yeah.
MA-T.
Yeah.
And also Ava, I learned like new words from this show. Ava calling herself an autodidact. I did not know what that was. I
What
had to
is
look it
that?
up. It is a self-taught person. She clearly, like, because she didn't
Yeah.
go to school for this. So,
Yeah.
and one more. Sorry. Janine calls the bag Teflon,
Teflon.
not
Mhm.
Telfar.
Yeah,
What was
that was
bothering me
great.
about the bag was it looked very floppy, like, it didn't have the stuffing in it,
Yeah.
make it look pretty, like, it kinda looked
It looked
mm
like the free Clinique bag when you
yes!
buy, like,
Like a tote.
2
That's
or
what
more
she was
products.
I know it did, and
Yeah, that's what it looked like to me.
she said, "Is it there's no gift in it," whatever. Yeah,
Yeah, right.
so that's what I got.
Oh, for the psych notes I wrote, I loved the exchange and the connection between Ava and Jacob's boyfriend.
Yeah.
That was really sweet, and I just love the
Yeah.
way that they, complimented each other
Mhm.
in that relationship, and what he could point out with her and how she was, like, drinking on the job, the cider, but
Well, it was not, yeah.
not right down, it was
It was
cute.
cider.
Yeah. So that was cute, and then I just wrote, "Okay, can Mo and Amber get together already?" I mean, it's clear, I mean, any relationship expert here can see the writing on the wall.
Yeah.
Like, let's do
Yeah.
this. Let's
Yeah.
move on, people.
Yeah.
And that was it.
All right. Let's move on to episode 16,
Oh,
Teachers Conference.
God. Although I
I
have to
don't
say, did you
Yeah,
love both episodes
I
almost the
did.
same? Because I
Yeah.
did. You know how we
Yeah.
usually pick what
I
we
was gonna
liked?
ask you that.
Oh,
I
yeah.
don't know. I
Yeah.
was like, "Yes, yes, yeah." Like, I was like,
Yeah.
"Oh my god, they're so good." Like,
Yeah.
2 back to back, amazing. Okay. Episode 16 is Teachers Conference.
Pesca or Pexa?
Pes
Pexa?
Oh god.
Pexa.
Pennsylvania Educators Pesca, right? PESC. I didn't write it down.
P P PEC
Oh.
essay?
Oh god,
Pexa?
that's hard to say. Pexa.
Pexa.
That okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Not Pesca. Pesca's like fit pesco. Anyway.
Like fish
Pescatarian,
eater,
yeah, pescado.
pescatarian, right?
Yeah. Okay. All right. Here's the recap, also from Wiki Fandom. Excuse me, I'm a fan. The Abbott staff head. What are they doing here? The Abbott staff heads. Okay, to the Pennsylvania Educational Conference. Gregory reluctantly attends after a disagreement with Amber and bonds with Janine over their similarities. Jacob finds
Mm,
himself charmed by the Addington teachers. Okay.
yeah.
Fashion. Oh, okay. I don't have a ton. I guess
I only have one.
I have two. Okay.
Mhm.
In the very first scene, it's Janine's plaid dress when she's playing hangman and forgets what letters, what
Yeah.
words she
Yeah.
made. So it looked like it was green and white as opposed to black and white. I don't like it kept kind of, I wasn't sure exactly.
I thought
But
it was
what
more
I did,
green.
yeah, right? It looked green. Okay.
Yeah.
So what I did was I posted it, of course, to Shop Your TV. And, this aired, well, it was this year, but it was like probably obviously February or whatever
Mhm.
because it was Valentine's Day and stuff. And this woman, Erin, she got back to me pretty fast. Well, that night. And it's available basically at Target. It's funny because, so it's not, oh, you can see, it's
Oh,
not very
yeah.
long. It goes to the knee. But it might be the same one because or it's very similar. Even the top, like the
Yeah.
shoulders look the same. So it's at Target. It is called Women's
What
Long
brand?
Sleeve Knox Rose.
Oh, the
Knox.
Knox Rose line. Yeah, they
Yeah.
have that in the store. Okay.
It's
Oh,
35
cool.
bucks. It says
Yeah.
women's long sleeve plaid A-line dress. Yeah, I think I
Mhm.
think even the dress might be in the store. But they also have
Yeah.
it in red with black, which looks a little more
Cute
festive,
for
I
the
guess.
holiday. Yeah.
But it's funny because when you scroll through the pictures, there's a video. It's
Mhm.
green. It's green and white. It's not black and so
Yeah.
like but they don't have green as a choice. So maybe that one she's wearing is green and it came from Target. I
So
don't know.
maybe they made, like, more of dresses in different
Yeah,
and they don't have the green or something. Yeah.
yeah.
Hmm. That's awesome.
The other one I have is an Ava. I love Ava's wardrobe. I really do. Like I
Mhm.
pretty much
Mhm.
like everything she wears. Love it. Ava's wrap dress in fawn, it's called. I looked it up. So what a difference. Okay, we had the $35 dress from Target, and then we have this
Yeah.
one, $445. There's like a few left at Saks Fifth Avenue. But well, I'll show you the picture of it if you don't remember. Actually I don't know. It might be at the it's just this like a sweater
Yeah.
wrap dress. I
Yep.
think this is the last scene when she's like, I heard a rumor about two people kissing or this
Yeah.
whole thing or
Yes.
hooking up or whatever. So, but I was like, you know what? I need to find an alternative. So I'm probably not going to buy it, but for those of you out there who might want to buy it, it's on Amazon. Yeah. It's called, so weird, I don't know how to say this, Linsery, Linsery, women's wrap V-neck long sleeve belted sweater. For some reason, when I copy and pasted the link, it didn't go as a link,
Okay.
but it's pretty. It looks pretty similar. Oh, and that was
Yeah, sometimes,
$51.99. So
yeah. Sometimes you
much
can find
cheaper.
a good knockoff on Amazon. You just got to be careful
Yeah.
about the quality, you know?
Yes. Mm-hmm. I do have a school don't, which means I would wear it, just not to school. Ava, well, she wasn't wearing it at school. Ava had it on when she was checking out of the hotel, and it's a gray cutout sweater.
Mm-hmm.
I thought it was a dress. I just assumed it was a dress, but I'll show you. It looks better on Ava than on the model, I will say, because we can't really see it on Ava.
Yeah.
But it's kind of loose on the model, and on Ava it was tight, and it looked really
Right.
good. And of
Yeah.
course it's Zara, and it's not available anymore. And
Their
I was
stuff is
trying to find, I couldn't
around.
even find it on like eBay, this
Mm-hmm.
style exactly. Like they had cut out Zara sweaters, but it wasn't this
Yeah.
style. So those
I
are
feel
my,
like you see something on Zara, you just gotta go for
better
it.
get it if you want it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. That's what I got.
Mine was, I would totally wear this, probably not to school, but Barb, man. Me and Barb's. Her velvet blazer.
As soon as you said it, I
It.
knew it. That blue, that was
Yes,
pretty.
it was so cute.
That was very pretty.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
that's a
all
different
about
color
Barb's
too.
fashion.
Like that is, I would wear that for like a holiday. That's not a color I tend to wear, but that would look
Yeah,
really good on you. I think that would look good. I
it
think
was
you should
beautiful.
have
Me and Barb,
found, there
man,
it is. Maybe
we
that
need
could have
to,
been your holiday
right?
lounge dress wear. It
Oh
was like
yeah.
loungy, right? Because it wrapped, but it was fancy. I don't know.
Yes.
Whatever that's called.
It was gorgeous.
Okay. True, false. Now this one, I'm actually not sure of the answer. Could anyone, not just a teacher, join a conference super last minute? I don't know why I said not just a teacher.
Yeah, I think
Yeah, I did say that.
They just charge you more. I'm pretty sure you can walk in. They just charge you
Yeah,
a boatload of money.
unless the hotel is sold out, like you didn't have a room.
That's true.
But I love too that like Janine's like, "Where's Amber?" Like, what? You don't bring partners
No.
to conferences, and the school.
That's
When you go to these
control freaks.
conferences, usually the school is paying for it. Usually, but I don't know.
Right.
Maybe they're paying for it.
Yeah.
Would administrators be at a teachers' conference?
No. Not in a real life.
No. Okay. I can relate to the conference, although I have not physically been to one in a very, very long time. We used to go to the New York State Speech and Language Hearing Association one. It was always in Saratoga for a few years in a row. The school would pay for it. It was really fantastic. But I wanted to clarify, because there's been question of this. I am also a teacher. I'm a speech pathologist and I'm a teacher. I have a teacher certification. So in case anyone out there was wondering, no one : blank. But it's come up a couple times in the past couple weekish time. So
Congratulations on your new title.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
I'm not a speech therapist, also, just to let you know.
Yes.
I'm a speech pathologist.
Trigger word. Yeah.
Big trigger word for me. Okay.
Oh yeah.
What about you?
I can relate to the conference weekend. I mean, it kind of goes like that. You get really excited for the swag. Yeah. People do like to socialize at these events.
Oh yeah.
There's a lot of great, during the day, and you're really focused on like new material and learning, but you love all the swag and you love the nightlife too.
Yeah.
I have to go away for things, for my own training every other year. And I don't get to really go with anybody. I go by myself, but that also is fun too, because I actually enjoy being by myself.
Yeah.
I am not ashamed to sit at a cafe by myself.
Yeah.
Nor a bar and have a glass of wine by myself. Yeah. Or just sit in my room and watch a movie by myself. There, throw the fuzzy robe on. I'm all about it. I
Yeah.
will make it downstairs in time for I'm not going to be like Barb and
Oh God.
Melissa
No.
skipping the whole thing.
Yeah.
I guess if it was like my last like year, maybe going,
Yeah,
because
right?
we obviously go to this every year, and they're
Yeah.
they've been
Yeah.
working for like 68 years. So
Yeah.
anyway,
Yeah.
who doesn't love a good conference weekend, man?
Yeah. I
That's
mean, I
fun.
haven't done that before Donovan for my
Yeah, I
child.
haven't
So
gone with like a friend in a long, like somebody to like, but
yeah.
that's okay.
Yeah.
I don't mind going by myself, because then you can just do like what you want
Oh
when you
no.
want.
Yeah. I
You can
used to
eat when you
travel
want,
for work when I was single and I
Did you
liked
mind?
it. No. I
No,
loved it.
I don't.
I stayed in really nice hotels.
Yeah,
Really nice hotels.
it's awesome.
That was great. Okay. Love, hate, love. A lame version of Head, Shoulders. So I was playing the first scene at the conference.
Yeah,
It was like on like a keyboard,
yeah,
synthesizer, whatever. At
yeah,
first, I think I didn't catch it, and I'm like, "That's horrendous!" Like it's so bad. It's good, right? I don't know.
yeah, yeah.
Um, I love Melissa and her sister rekindling their relationship because they want to
Oh,
beat someone up together. But I loved it. um, this was thought was very funny. Jacob mentions that podcast of the speaker from the White Teacher Black School who has a podcast with 40 eps and no guests.
no guess.
So she just talks by herself. I mean that's hard.
That's got to be interesting.
Yeah.
I don't think I could do that one by myself.
No.
No, I don't know.
No, I mean,
Although I've
unless you're
listened to
telling some really
podcasts
great
of
stories.
people by
Oh,
themselves,
yeah, me
like
too.
sleeping podcasts where they're just like talking to you
Oh,
and stuff like
like
that, and then tell stories to like help you fall asleep and things, but
yeah,
not like, I don't
just
know.
somebody that. Well, that's what this is funny. Like, did you just? I mean, what did you say? I don't even remember the topic. It's like 40 episodes on something about Uganda, right? I don't know, but
Yeah.
I listen to Bethany Frankel, and she has guests, but then she also does her rants, which I mean, she has good
Mm,
stories. So if you have
yeah,
a really good story, of course,
totally.
but like to have how many
41
episodes?
Fs.
Yeah, 40 eps. I love that.
Yeah.
I didn't know what werewolf was, so I did look it up. First, I wasn't going to, and I'm like, I should probably look it up. Werewolf is a social game that takes place over a series of game rounds. Each round has two phases, day and night. During the day, the village discusses who they think is guilty. During the night, players may use special powers, and the werewolves make their kill. Like, I guess there's cards with the rolls on it.
Yeah, no. See,
I don't know. It's kind of like
that,
is it Dungeons and no, it's not
I
Dungeons. I
don't,
should
it
not
was
insult Dungeons and
yeah.
Dragons. I don't know. I feel like that's more
No, there's
complicated.
a big following. Yeah.
Um,
That was what was that your love hate?
I have love. I'm not done yet. This is still love. I just thought it was funny that they're playing.
Yeah.
I got a lot of loves. I love the flower classroom, of course.
Yes.
The kiss, of course.
Duh.
I loved Janine says, "I love you, bye," when she hangs up with her internet provider. And I love that Barb was not wearing shoes. She got off the elevator.
Yeah. She
So,
was a whole vibe and I was loving it.
yeah, I have one hate. Ava
What
putting
is it?
Janine's name on her hotel
Oh,
bill. I was like, huh,
yeah,
come
come
on.
on,
So
corny.
stupid.
That's corny.
That was corny, yeah. Okay,
Give me a break.
your turn.
Love the shout out to the Poconos. It made me giggle because if you don't know the Poconos, I mean, that was like the place to go for your honeymoon
Yeah,
decades ago, right?
we were little, yeah.
Literally like champagne jacuzzis that went up,
Yeah.
right?
Heart-shaped
Or
beds, maybe?
heart-shaped
Heart-shaped beds?
beds or
Yeah.
something, right?
Yep.
I remember I've never been to the Poconos.
Me neither.
I feel like it would be a good time. Maybe we could
Yes.
take a field trip. That could
Yeah.
be a good time.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's like outlets and stuff out there. Yeah, what are we doing? Maybe
I
we
don't
need to
know.
go
I
to
don't know.
one of
Why don't
these
we go to the
places.
Poconos and have a
Yeah,
weekend?
I love a weekend in the Poconos. How fun. But then like I remember we went to a wedding back like, this is going back like 15 years ago or something. And I remember going to a wedding at a venue out here. I want to say it was like Twin Twin Lakes, or I forget which one. It's somewhere around here where they
Mhm.
had like a beautiful outdoor venue, and then they had like an inn, but
Mm.
it was like
Mhm.
a motel type inn,
Yeah.
and it was definitely maintained, but like I remember checking in, and we were staying there, and I walk in and there was a giant heart-shaped jacuzzi, like super bright
Oh
red,
my god.
like in the middle of the room, and then the bed was there, and I was like laughing so hard, like, oh my god, first of all, I'm not getting in that thing. I,
Yeah.
I have a thing about like hotels and like
Mhm. Jacuzzis?
not
Sanitation.
happening. No,
Sanitation is
not
no.
even. I'm just not okay with that on so many
Mhm.
levels. It's weird.
Mhm. Mhm.
Um, but yeah, anyway, it reminded me of that, and I was like, wow, this really this is probably like the Poconos. Okay. I love the This Is How We Do It song busting out
Oh,
for the
that's what I
party
should
night.
play.
Is
Yeah.
that Montel Jordan?
Yeah.
Right?
I
This is
saw
how
him
we
in
do it.
I saw him in concert, and I feel like we've talked about this before. He opened up for Boys to Men
Yeah.
at the Orange County Fair.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, it's the best. And then my favorite drink of the night, I love that they named the drinks. And I was like, oh, can I get me a gin and phonics?
Right? That's
And
what
what
I
about
have for my that's
margaritas? And
yeah. I have that for under my speech language analysis.
it was great. Anyway.
Hold on. I have to cough. Trying to I'm
Mute.
gonna mute it. Yeah.
Good for you. It's muted.
I'm becoming such a podcast expert now.
Yeah.
I can mute myself.
Look at
Yeah.
you.
Anyway, okay. Speech language analysis. I liked Jacob. Jacob's doing all the abbreviations. Vite for invite. Thanks for the
Yep.
vite. And then I have the drink names: gin and phonics, daiquiris, matharitas. I don't know. I might have
Matharitas.
missed one. Yeah. Barbara.
Oh,
I
there was
had
a
2 + 1 matharitas. There was
SEX
time.
after the
Oh,
beach or
sex
something.
education on the beach.
Yeah, that
No,
was
I feel
corny.
like she made that up, and that wasn't one of the drinks.
Probably.
That's why I didn't write it down.
There's a good chance.
Yes. What's your
For
psych?
Psych Notes, I just said, oh, the spark when they
I
kissed. I
know.
got like all like
I
jittery and
know.
like
I know.
sweaty for them. And it just like think about like having like her come over later, and we sit and giggle on the couch together to talk about it, how it felt, and
Yeah.
all that kind of stuff. And so yeah, that's all I had about that, is just the chemistry that
Yeah.
they create, and it's so much fun to watch. And let's get to that part.
I know. Now they're gonna
Come on, guys.
now they're saying it just was like not a mistake, but like it just happened, and I don't know. Who
Yeah,
knows what
well,
they're gonna do with that? They might drag it out. I kind of wish
they're
they
gonna drag it
wouldn't.
out, probably similar to The Office, right, with Jim and Pam.
Oh
They
God,
drag that out.
too long.
Not too long, but long enough to where it
I
was
know.
like, "Oh, come on,
Yeah.
everybody wants to see them."
Yeah. I
So
wonder when.
anyway, that's it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Loved both
All
episodes.
right. Yeah. Loved them. Really
Yeah,
good. So. All right. Well, hopefully we'll catch up. Like we'll get some more in now that I don't know. It's
we're
winter.
trying. Yeah,
We are. All
gotta
right.
try.
Well, thanks for sticking with us if you're doing that.
Yeah, if you're still listening to Abbott Elementary podcast, you're our people. You're our
Yeah.
peeps.
You're our
So thank
peeps.
you.
All right. Bye.
Bye.